UFC Abu Dhabi just went down. These are my fight reactions, and I did so good on this card. But I'm stupid because for some reason, dude, I picked Ismail Bonfim. I don't know what's wrong with me, but dude, I could have went 12 for 12, but I went 11 for 12. I was on a roll, but I'm stupid. All right. Um, First fight, great win for Abdul Hussein. Cody Gibson, real fighter. Abdul ends up getting the win in the third round by submission. Cody was looking good though for a while. He was. Um, Showed his durability in this fight. But Hussein, the younger guy, ends up getting it done. Great win for him. Love it. Wish it would have been earlier, but it is what it is. Cody Gibson really showed heart in this fight. Now I got a bone to pick with Mike Davis here. Narillo Aliev beat Mike Davis very easily. The wrestling was great. It's kind of boring, but it was really good wrestling. Narillo Aliev has great wrestling. Mike Davis goes on Instagram and starts talking about how, oh, I thought you were cutting UFC fighters that are wrestlers. Like, dude, and he's just complaining about it the whole time. It's like, dude, if you just want to stand and box, go do boxing. Quit bitching about it. Seriously, dude. Like, go box. If it's MMA for a reason, does this guy not know what mixed martial arts is? It's a little bit of everything. But Mike Davis is just a crybaby bitch. Narillo Aliev, great win. I'm not a huge fan of the wrestling gets boring, dude. Um, it does. In that first fight on the main card, dude, that shit was boring. It was, but Narillo Aliev, I think, had a better performance than them. So, Mike Davis, 2 3-year Dagestan. What are we doing? Next up, Magomed Tukulov versus Brenson Ribeiro. Brenson Ribeiro, dude, this guy was going. He was going for a while, bro. I really thought he had him in the first round. He won the first round, but then after that, it just went downhill. After Tukulov shot that takedown, it went downhill from there. Brenson Ribeiro, he's always worried about the takedown after that, and Tukulov just he ends up getting it done by decision. If you're going to decision with Brenson Ribeiro in the Big 26, I don't think you're going to be that great, honestly. He looked good with some of his strikes, but Brenson Ribeiro was piecing him up for a while. He was. So, Tukulov, he's got some work to do. Brenson Ribeiro, you're out, buddy. But he did look good. He did look really good. In the first round, at least. Tukulov getting it done by decision. Then we have Ponzinibbio versus Sam Patterson. Amazing win for Sam Patterson. Really hurt Ponzinibbio. Great win for him. I love it. Sam Patterson could be a real problem, dude. He could. Um, Ponzinibbio don't got it though. I think they wanted to see a knockout from Sam or TKO from Sam Patterson in this fight. That's what he did. He was smart with his punches. Ponzinibbio, he's older, man. Just doesn't have it anymore. Great win for Sam Patterson. Not a whole lot to say about it, but he looked great, dude. He looked really technically sound in this fight. Good win for Sam Patterson. Next up, Jacoby. Mohamed Saidov. This was looking. It wasn't looking bad for Jacoby at first. It wasn't, dude. But Saidov, dude, these kicks they're insane, man. These kicks connect, and this guy's got power. He's got real power. Finally, this company finally put his picture on here. Finally. Good win for him. Jacoby's still a guy that you can put up against up and comers. I don't think he looked completely like shit, but definitely not where he was in his prime. It's a good vet test for certain prospects. So, good win for Saidov, dude. Really fast guy for light heavyweight too, dude. And the kicks, they have power. They got power. So, I like it. I want to see Saidov go up a decent amount in the rankings. I'm not like putting him top 15, but I want to see him against some higher level competition because I feel like he can deal with it well. Next up, man, This dude, man, Walter Walker. I don't know what the hell is in this dude's cereal, but he's crazy, man. He didn't get the heel hook like he does. He got the calf slicer, dude. Um, I thought Peterson was about to get out of it. They started rolling. Thomas Peterson got he's got his knee past the torso, and I thought he was getting out of it. But then Walter Walker just gets up, um, in that I call it doggy style, I guess. And then got the calf slicer. I thought Peterson would have done better in this fight, dude. I really did. I thought this would be a real competition for Thomas Peterson. But nope. All of Stephen Asplin's buddies, dude, they're shit, dude. They're not good. Um, but Walter Walker gets it done by submission. That's 5 submissions in a row, dude. Who are we gonna give this guy next? When I do my fights to make, I'm putting Walter Walker on it, even though he's not in the main card, and I might drop Bonfim and Sola. I did like Sola's win, but Walter Walker, we gotta make him a good fight, dude. Maybe a Josh Hokett, dude. Maybe. Josh Hokett was on Instagram on his story talking shit already, so maybe we want to see that. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they want to keep Josh Hokett up there. They don't want him fighting super far down. Also, Walter Walker should be fighting higher competition. Why are we fighting Thomas Peterson? Like, Peterson should have been fighting lower competition, Walter Walker higher. I don't know. He asked for the chocolate Peppa Pig last time. They did not deliver. So, uh, dude, he threw a total of 3 strikes, bro. Walter Walker, we got to see some striking out of this guy. Like, holy cow. But he gets it done, amazing fashion. We love Walter Walker, man. And this is where I screwed up. I don't know what I was thinking here. Ismail Bonfim is just shit, dude. He sat there for like 3 minutes trying to get the takedown on Axel Sola. Um, I don't know, dude. Sola just started punching the hell out of him, and he sat there. Literally, it was like 2 minutes. He was sitting there, and he was just punch. Sola's just punching Ismail in the face. This dude is the worst brother. He really is. He's shit. He's got decent boxing. That's about it, though. And that's decent as being nice. So, great win for Axel Sola by submission. I want to say it was a Dars. I don't remember, though. But great win for Axel Sola. Good prospect. Hope to see more of him. Shoot him up a decent amount. He's a good fighter. I like him. And then, also, what are we missing on here? Because when I found this out this morning, I made a video on TikTok. Who are we missing here? Because this was not in the main event yesterday. Dude, Islam Dulatov, gone. He's gone. Dude, he came out this morning. I look at my phone. First thing I seen is Dulatov pulled out. I think it's fake, but nope. He got an infection. And he was in the hospital. So hopefully he's good. But that sucks. I was really looking forward to this fight. I thought it was going to carry this card. But the card itself wasn't terrible. It was a pretty good card. So next up, let's go with Abubakar Vagayev versus Sigid Isgakmaev. Abubakar, like I said in my predictions video, he was going to wrestle his way to a boring-ass victory. Sigid had some solid strikes in there, but overall, Vagayev got it done. I knew he was going to win. I had some hope for a while when Sigid got out of those clinch exchanges. He was going to start throwing heavy punches, and there were some good exchanges here and there, but overall, just boring fight. Probably one of the worst, if not the worst fight on the card. So Vagayev gets it done. Then Rizvan Kuniev versus Terrell Fortune. This was a great fight. Every fight from here on out until the main event, it was great. Rizvan Kuniev, dude, these knees are crazy. DC just wouldn't shut up about the rib. Dude, the rib of Terrell Fortune, man. I had to turn it off after a while, dude. You just can't stand DC anymore. I know I'm not the only one. This guy can't shut up. But he did hit the rib really good, and obviously you could see it in Terrell Fortune, but the heart of Terrell Fortune, man, is great. Rizvan Kuniev, very dangerous in the clinch. Not a lot of wrestling. No wrestling at all, actually. A lot of clinch work from Kuniev. But man, it was quite the masterclass from Kuniev. Terrell Fortune really never. He kind of got going. There were some big strikes here and there from him. But Kuniev would just. The knees, man. The knees were crazy. The clinch work, I loved it. Kuniev, he's a good fighter, dude. He's a good fighter. And I do think he got robbed against Curtis Blades in his first fight in the UFC. So, I think this dude could pose a problem in the heavyweight division. It didn't seem like he gassed a whole lot in that fight, so maybe we could throw him up pretty high because I think he was ranked number 8, I want to say. So maybe we could shoot Rizvan Kuniev up pretty high, maybe put him against a Walter Walker, but I kind of want to see both guys fight a little higher level competition. Um, Next up, great work from John Pork here, dude. Chanko looked amazing, man. The Muay Thai, dude. I love watching Muay Thai, and this was just a master class of Muay Thai. Beautiful elbows, dude. Every time, dude. In the clinch, you do not want to hang with John Pork in the clinch, man. Respecty, I thought he'd do better than he did. He did not do that well. He really could not get. He threw some high kicks every once in a while, but they're pretty telegraphed. So, and every time he threw one, Chanko was already ducking out of the way. So, John Pork's clinch work, dude, it's amazing. The Muay Thai, the elbows, the knees, it's beautiful. Great work from John Pork. Really bloodied up Damian Respecki. Then he calls out Ilya Taporia because this is if you don't know, Respecki is a training partner of Ilya Taporia. I forgot to mention that in my video, but it is kind of funny that this guy, he's a sparring partner of Taporia. Dude trains in the Nurmagomedov camp. Kind of funny, but yeah, dude, great win for Chanko. I don't know if they're gonna shoot him up or not. If they want to be smart, don't throw him up super high. But I do think I want to see him against a wrestler next. He's got good defensive wrestling, I know that, but I want to see him against somebody that's a really good wrestler, dude. So, good win for Chanko, Respecki. He's got heart too. A lot of these guys tonight, man, they had heart. I guess I should say the U.S. this afternoon. They got hard, dude. Respecty didn't give up. He was getting, dude, the elbows were crazy from John Pork, dude. They were crazy elbows. I'm surprised he didn't go out because they were heavy. You could hear these hitting his forehead, man. Good win for Chanko. Now this one, I know ball, okay? What did I say in my prediction video? Because for some reason I gave 2 different answers. In my TikTok, I said round 2 knockout. In my YouTube, I said first round knockout. So, dude, Tamirov, I knew he was going to do it. I knew it, dude. I've watched this guy on Ryzen. He's getting all these knockouts, these TKOs and shit. I'm like, and you're putting up again. Look at this guy, bro. Look at Steve Erceg. Steve Erceg has not beat anybody except Cans recently. Like 2025, he beat Ode Osborne by decision. And then he beat, what's this? Tim Elliott, dude. Those 2 guys, he's beating Cans, and he's beating them by decision, dude. He's not finishing people. I knew Tamirov was going to get the finish here. Steve Erceg's great technically, but against a guy like Tamirov, it just wasn't bound to happen. And I know Tamirov is going, these shorter guys in flyweight, they're a problem. It's hard to fight them, dude. Look at Joshua Van. He's a freaking champ now. So, like, this was a very great performance. I was calling it. I was in some dude's live, and I was like, I'm calling it. Before the fight started, I said round 1 knockout. And then when he threw that spinning kick in the beginning to the stomach and dropped Erceg, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be a knockout. I didn't know when, but I knew it was going to be. This dude just throws with power, dude. The power of Tamirov is nuts, dude. I love watching Tamirov. He's one of my favorite guys to watch in Ryzen. I'm excited to see what he can do in the flyweight division. Great win. Happy for him. Get off the roids, though. We'll see, dude. We'll see what happens, man. I don't know if he's going to get the tests and shit back, and maybe we'll have another problem because what was it against Charles Johnson? He tested positive, so we'll see, bro. But hopefully he's not doing the roids anymore. If this dude wants to be up there and fight for a championship, you better not be doing those roids anymore. I'm sure he learned his lesson though. Now for this absolute shithole, man. Um, Uncle Ive gets it done. I said round 3 TKO. Did not get it done in round 3. Just a crap performance, man. It was going great after the solo looked good, and then this was boring, and then after that, man, we're just getting great fights, and then it gets to this. What I wanted Bogdan Guskov to do was go out there, put pressure on Ankalaev like Alex Pereira did not at all. He just looked like he wasn't even trying in this fight. It was super boring from both guys. I mean, this TKO wasn't even like this could have happened in like the third round when he had side control on him, and Magomed was throwing some elbows in there, but then he ends up getting the back in the fifth and starts punching him, and I was like, dude, just get the TKO over with. Like you can, he's done at this point. He was by the end of the fourth round, this dude was dead. Bogdan Guskov was dead. Did not follow my game plan like I told him to. Um, so this dude just, I mean, you can't fault the guy though. I can't really be mad, but at the same time, dude, put on a little bit of a performance. I know you're worried about getting knocked out. This dude came in on a couple weeks' notice. So you can't really fault the guy too much. But Ankalaev, dude, you can also do more. Both these guys could have done so much more, but I understand Ankalaev, dude. He's a defensive striker. That's where he thrives, is his defensive striking. And I was thinking Bogdan would get off to a hot start in the beginning, throwing the heavy hands at Magomed, putting pressure on him, but he did not. Looked like for a minute Guskov had a choke on him when Ankh took him down. Don't be silly, jump the ghillie. Um, didn't get it, obviously. Magomed went for like 3 different chokes, rear naked a couple times, and then one of them he's trying to face crank and then gave up on it. So yeah, this dude's probably going to be fighting for an interim, man. Because Carlos Ulberg, he's going to be out for like a year now. Just ripped up his ACL. So I don't know what we're going to do, if we're going to do a Magomed Ankalaev versus. Man, I don't even know. But they're probably going to have this guy fighting for an interim title very soon. Because the light heavyweight division, dude, just it's kind of shit right now. It just is, man. After the Yuri loss, Olberg, not a lot of people like him. It was a very impressive performance, but that's because Yuri's stupid. This is a fight, we're not friends, you know what I mean? Like, go for the finish, Yuri. He had him, and then that hook, dude. Carlos Olberg's hook is no joke. But we got to wait for him to come back for another year. So, just amazing, man. This whole card overall wasn't bad. I'd give it like, for a fight night, dude, I'd say like a 7 out of 10. Um, like this fight brought it down quite a bit. Obviously the main event did. Nurul Aliev wasn't the greatest fight. I expected a knockout from Tukulov. Um, so it's not bad for a fight night, dude. I think this is going to be a better fight night than 330 as a full card, but we'll get to that when it comes, because that's just a complete shit show. But yeah, that is my reaction to these fights. Pretty good day for fights. Do fights to make very soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.